All right, guys. So now go to your browser and search for Sanity version 3. So since we are going to use the Sanity version 3, you can see it's the latest version and you can find this documentation over here. So click this and you can see how to use the Sanity version 3 and what is the difference between Sanity 2 and version 3. So please go through this complete article over here, and this is the command that we need to execute in our terminal. So let me copy it and get back to our Visual Studio Code and go to the new terminal. Okay, so let me clear it, and here I'm just going to say npm create sanity at latest. So enter. So that will load. Yes, it's asking you to install this package, of course. Yes, so it's installing. It will take some time, so please wait until it's successfully processed. So I'm going to pause this video. Once it's done, let's continue. All right, so here we go. Now it's asking to create a project. If you have already created an existing project, please go for choose the existing project. In this case, we're going to build a new project, so click create new project, enter. And what is the project name? It's going to be, in this case, I'm going to keep it as the server. The folder name is going to be server, and enter. It's taking some time. Here we go. So are you going to use the default dataset configuration? Yes. So the default dataset name will be production, of course. Yes. Then it's creating the dataset. So what is the project folder? Project path will be yes, because we already created the folder name as server. So enter. And then what kind of schema that going to use, since it's a version 3. So of course, let's create a block schema so that we can alter it easily. So let's create a block schema. And do you want to use the TypeScript? No, we need to use the JavaScript. So, and it's installing. Do you want to use npm or yarn? In this case, I'm going to use the yarn, and now it's installing it. Okay, and you can see a new server folder is created. Inside that we have that all these schemas which is related to the blog post and everything. Right, it's loading. This might take some time, so please wait until it's successfully downloaded. In this case, I'm going to pause the video and let's continue after the successful installation. All right then, so now our Sanity, it's completely downloaded, and you can see it's provided a nice commands which helps us to open the documentation. You need to run Sanity docs. If you want to manage all your project, you need to run Sanity manage, and if you click Sanity help, that will help us to explore the CLI. Okay, so let's type the command Sanity manage. All right, so that will take us to our Sanity dashboard where you can manage all your projects over here. All right, so we having a project over here, and it's showing the project name as server. Okay, that's the project name that we created, and this is the project we're gonna work. So click it. Okay, so here you can see all the members, who's the members. Currently it's using only my email or profile over here. So initially, if you're launching this project for first time, it's asking you to sign in. You can use your Gmail or email or your any other authentication provider what they are providing. You can use your Gmail, and then if you go to the dataset, that's the dataset which we created, the production. And if you go to the settings tab over here, you can see all the API settings. Okay, so click the API, and there you can see it's showing the cross origins. So if you're if you want to allow it to different cross origins, so you need to add the cross origins over here. And if you want to add any API tokens, so what kind of token that you need to create, like editor. So in this case, you need to use the editor. So that's why it will allow us to alter our datasets inside our Sanity, our project server. So choose the editor and click save, and this is going to be admin. So give the name as the admin and click save. All right, so that will give us this API token. In this case, if you want to use this token, you can use and integrate this inside your application. So let me delete it for the time being, so we don't need it right now. All right, so then what we need to do, let's get back to our Visual Studio Code.